Hello viewers, welcome to Roving Report, a program that gives an overview of the developments in India's northeast region. I'm your host Chandrakala and the highlights of today's program are: BJP combined forms government in Manipur, Northeast Business Summit attracts potential investors, new entrant on the music scene in Northeast region making waves. And ASSAM'S traditional performing art, Onkya Bhauna, enlightens the national capital, New Delhi. Well, over the last 1 month, people of Manipur, both young and old, witnessed one of the most significant state assembly elections. The election saw an unprecedented number of voters step out to exercise their franchise. The voter turnout this year, nearly 80% in both the phases, was the highest since 2009 general elections. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Bharatiya Janata Party cobbled up a government in the state, bringing to an end a 15-year-old Congress rule. A report.
The landlocked state of Manipur created a history at the recent 11th state assembly elections as it observed the highest franchise turnout in a democratic institution of the country. At the 60-member assembly elections, Congress won 28 seats, whereas the Saffron Party BJP won 21 seats. Though Congress emerged as the single largest party with 28 MLAs, BJP with its 21 MLAs found support from regional parties to arrive at a magic figure of 32. After a dramatic weekend that saw an intense tussle for power between the BJP and the Congress, Manipur Governor Najma Heptullah invited the BJP-led alliance to form government in Manipur, thus bringing to end the 15-year-old Congress rule in the state.
BJP-led group is invited to form the government. I know Congress is the single largest party, but it is not incumbent on the governor necessarily, and yesterday's statement, the ruling of the Supreme Court also says the responsibility of the governor is to see who has got majority, who will be working for the interest of the state and have the stability. And for Manipur, we need lot of development, we need lot of issues regarding youths, jobs, and I feel that it is very necessary that we should have a stability in the state.
In the process, National People's Party and Naga People's Front with 4 MLAs each, Lokchan Shakti Party and TMC with 1 MLA each, and an independent are part of the coalition government in Manipur. After 15 years of Congress ruling the state, incumbent Congress party leader and Chief Minister Okram Ibobi Singh stepped down from the Chief Ministerial post.
I'm coming here with a lot of hope to bring a changes in Manipur. We need to bring everyone together, understand each other, protect each other's interests. That's my priority. We need to understand each other. That's the most important things which we have to, pursue at the moment.
State BJP leader Nongtambam Biren Singh was a former congressman who joined the BJP in 2016 and has been sworn in as the first BJP chief minister and the 24th chief minister of Manipur, along with 8 new cabinet ministers of the state.
Sing tongandre, tam tongandre, naga tongandre, maitai tongandre, pangal tongandre, kuki tongandre. Ngasi ki composition of the alliance. Ngasi BJP na lead to ruga semiba, ngasi aibu si minister hapiri basi ki alliance ki composition yang biro. Singi tangi naga ki kuki ki pangal ki loina shurka anda dug masema badug my alliance mani. Now Manipur is united. BJP government ka hamna motto sings the law. Go to the hills. See the situations of the poorest peoples. How the peoples on the hill peoples are living standard of road conditions, infrastructure. Want to concentrate.
Y. Choi Kumar Singh, leader of the National People's Party, whose 4 legislators are supporting the BJP, has also sworn in as the Deputy Chief Minister. The governor has asked the new State Chief Minister to prove its strength on the floor of the House on March 22.
I'm all thinking about all the development works that is required and a new look in the policy matters, etc. And I think we'll be able to work as a team, both BJP and our party. I mean, I was also in the BJP for quite some time, so I think we can work quite smoothly.
High hopes and expectations of people across the state are now with the BJP-led government as the new government partakes their role in administration.
I'm very happy and as we have committed to the people of the Manipur that development will bring and census will be there if the BJP form the government in the state. So now we are forming the government. We are going to take the oath now today, and after that, so whatever we have committed to the people of the Manipur will do. One by one, we'll carry on.
The new government has got an uphill task of chalking out a mutually acceptable part of existence for all ethnic identities in the conflict-ridden state.
Home to vast reserves of natural resources and rich culture, India's northeast region stands out and unique from the rest of the country. To unlock the untapped potential of the region known as Gateway to South Asia and to bring in investment, Indian Chamber of Commerce organized Northeast Business Summit in New Delhi. A report.
Having a bewildering diverse culture and the lushnesss of its landscape, the range of communities and geographical and ecological diversity makes India's northeast region quite different from other parts of the subcontinent. To bring the northeast region in the center stage and transform the region's potentials into a flourishing business hub in the Southeast Asia countries, Indian Chamber of Commerce, in collaboration with Department of Industrial Policy and Promotion and Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India, organized the 11th edition of Northeast Business Summit at Shangri-La's Eros Hotel in New Delhi. The 2-day-long summit brought industrialists, businessmen, corporate hunters and potential investors from across the country under one platform and discussed various areas under the theme Make in Northeast. Addressing at the summit, Minister of Tenor Dr. Jitendra Singh says that instead of Northeast region comes closer to the rest of the country should come closer towards the Northeast region as there are plenty of things ought to learn about the region.
If you are able to actually promote growth and development in the northeastern states, then alone you would be in a position to engage yourself in business and trade with the countries located distally to the northeastern borders, whether it's by Myanmar or downwards, it is Bangladesh. You cannot carry groundnuts from here and sell over there. So it's a produce from Arunachal and Nagaland, which would find natural acceptability in the countries across. So by all means, we have a stake in promoting business, trade, commerce in Northeast, and this is one of the initiatives in that direction.
Announcing at the summit in a video message delivered, Union Railway Minister Suresh Prabhu says an e-commerce portal will be launched to sell northeastern handicraft and handloom worldwide on the Indian Railway Catering and Tourism Corporation website. Addressing the inaugural session of the 2-day conclave, Donor Secretary Naveen Verma also proposed a train corridor based on the Indian Railway Broad Gauge network to give a fillip to industry in the region.
The main focus in these summits are to tell people what the Northeast has to offer in various sectors. Foreign investment, especially tourism, IT, industry as a whole. In addition, summits like these also are able to get neighboring countries. ASEAN people were there. So we are able to see the Northeast investment not only for the domestic market, but also as a market for neighboring countries.
The conclave focuses on enhancing economic and social development through services sector in the Northeast region. It also stretched upon on development of power and energy through proper utilization of the resources in the region. Moreover, proper connectivity and logistic development of agri and food processing in the region were also discussed during the concurrent sessions.
The conference is a very good reminder to everybody that let us care about the road development, about waterways development, about the connectivity of Northeast with the rest of the country. And many things have already been done, as it has been just told by the minister that there is a direct flight from Delhi to Dimapur and all that like this. So it is all the more a general information also for the common man, for the specialist, for the experts, for the public as to what the country owes to Northeast and what Northeast owes to India.
Such initiative and summit will help highlight the vast unexplored potential to bring about a quantum jump in the economic growth of the Northeast region in particular. It also gives an insightful and a clearer picture of the region's untapped resources to the potential investor, which eventually enhance for generating revenue, employment and economic upliftment.
Over the years, more and more youngsters from the Northeast region have taken up career in art and music and brought laurels to the nation. Today we introduce you to one of the emerging bands from the region which is creating new music and seeks inspiration from across the globe. Meet John Pame and the band.
We started our band in March 21st in 2013. Then we started our band for this one, Hard Rock Rising. There used to be competitions held, and then we registered. Before forming the band, I registered myself to play there. So, and then we were selected in 2013. So it's like, actually there are around 70 ETs bands registered. Out of that, they select only 9 bands. So luckily we were selected. So then I started looking for the guitarists, I started looking for the drummers and everything. So since then we were very lucky to start our first gig at Hard Rock Cafe. So that's how from there we started, and then from there we took to like some pubs. We played as an in-house band. But I'll never gonna let you go. It's a big challenge for all of us, because nobody had done great yet, and we are working so hard and we need support, and we believe if we work hard we will try to achieve something so that people can say that okay, music can also do something. That's the hope that we have, and that's what we're working on.
When we see the crowd, it's like the energy level goes up and we feel like giving the best we have. So that's what we feel at the moment, to entertain the crowds and to be really connected with the crowd.
Actually, I started off playing guitar when I was young. My dad used to play guitar, and then my dad taught me how to play guitar, and then I thought there's something in that which I connects. Then I started off playing guitar, but then I felt that there are very less drummer, less people who are interested in playing drums. So I thought okay, now since there are a lot of guitarists around, most of the people back home plays guitar, I thought there are less people who are interested in playing drums. So I thought why not go pick up other instrument and then try. Then I thought drum is pretty much where I found comfortable playing. So I thought then I started off playing drum when I was in school only.
music gives me peace. When I feel so sad, that's what like I play on music. I write down my lyrics. I go take back my life there and write down and try to understand why is it happening. And I believe everything that happens is for all good, and that's how I write down on the lyrics. I wrote all about my experience, all about my feelings. So, and I feel good. So I thought music is something that really gives me peace. No matter how tough our life, but when we play the music, everything's you feel good.
Let us now take a look at some of the events that made news in the Northeast recently. The 16th convocation of Dibrugarh University was held recently, where Governor Banwari Lal Purohit, also the University Chancellor, conferred degrees to the eligible candidates in various disciplines. A total of 8,245 candidates were awarded the degrees during the ceremony. A total of 113 candidates were awarded PhD degrees, while another 100 received their MPhil degrees. The governor in his address lauded the efforts of Dibrugarh University in bringing in academic reforms as prescribed by the Ministry of Human Resources Development and the University Grants Commission. The Dimapur District Administration had closed traffic through the old Dhansiri Bridge. This ancient bridge, which connects the Purana Bazaar with Walford in the erstwhile of Manipur Road, is undergoing reconstruction to be converted into a double lane. The project has been undertaken by the State Urban Development Department. The project is estimated to cost Rs 9.8 crore. Currently, 14 workers are engaged in the project. While the dismantling of the existing bridge structure is expected to end by May this year, the target is to finish the construction within 3 years. One of the oldest bridges in Dimapur, the Old Dhansiri Bridge, was built by the British Army in the pre-independence era as part of their strategy to expand the empire. However, the construction of the 2 lanes comes as good news to the residents. Nagaland will soon have a university which will offer students a variety of opinions for higher studies in a high-tech environment in tune with the global standards. The university, named Northeast Christian University, will be established on 247 acres of land at Metsifema village, some 30 kilometers away from the hustle-bustle of Dimapur town. The initial project is estimated to cost around Rs 180 crore, a lion of which will be borne by American Baptist Friends. The academic session in the university is expected to commence in 2018, even though completion of the infrastructure might take a few more years. Pedal-A-Tech's 3rd edition of the biggest cycling festival, Riding Yarshang 2.3, was held in Imphal under the aegis of Mountain Bicyclist Union Manipur. The festival was flagged off by DIG I.K. Muiba. Held in the premises of Manipur Palace Ground, the festival saw participation of more than 600 cyclists hailing from different parts of Imphal. Large number of cyclists participated in the event aimed to spread the message of a drug-free, healthy and clean environment. Within a span of 3 years, the cyclist population has grown tremendously, with people opting for bicycles over motor vehicles. The Assam Rifles Light Corps team proved to be too strong for Loshotun in the final of the Assam Rifles Invitational Football Cup, winning the coveted title by a convincing 4-0 margin held recently at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium. Loshotun, also the runners-up in the last year's tournament, had numerous moments where they shone on the pitch, but goals at regular intervals by the Jawans ensured that they were almost always on the back foot. Assam Rifles Light Corps were awarded a trophy and a cheque for Rs 2 lakh. A large crowd of spectators had an entertaining interval with a starring performance by 60 members of the Assam Rifles Mass Band, which was appreciated by one and all. Governor of Assam Banwari Lal Purohit graced the tournament as a chief guest and said that the tournament enhanced the relationship between the force and people of the Northeast, especially Meghalaya. The continuous efforts put on by the security forces of India to ensure safety and security in the country have always been immense and a matter of appreciation. However, in an endeavour to boost up the morale and the sportsmanship of the Jawans, the 17th All India Police Shooting Competition was recently held under the aegis of Assam Police in Guwahati city. We bring a report. True sportsman spirit amidst much enthusiasm marked the beginning of the 17th All India Police Shooting Competition held in Assam's Guwahati city. The competition brought to light more than 33 teams representing different state police and central paramilitary forces, including women from all across the states of the country. The competition was graced by Assam Chief Minister Sarvananda Sonowal along with the DGP of Assam, Mukesh Sahai. The opening ceremony saw a glittering event where artists of different age groups performed the famous Bhotal Nitya of Assam, thereby leaving the crowd mesmerized. Various other cultural performances like the Bagurumba dance also stole the show.
Indeed, a proud moment for the people of Assam to have been in position for playing host to the event for the second time, the first being in the year of 2005. This event, a glittering moment for Assam Police, which has been performing quite well in the event since 2003. I am happy that the 4th Assam Police Battalion Kahilipara, which is the venue for the event, has come up with a new short firing range for this competition.
Held in the campus of Kahilipara Shooting Range Sports Authority of Assam, the competition saw a sequence of shooting by the Jawans. It was indeed an interesting competition as it brought to the forefront the skills of shooting range using rifles and pistols by different teams. The competition was held on the basis of 3 categories.
यहाँ पे गुवाहाटी में आके नॉर्थ ईस्ट में आके मैं बहुत अच्छा लगा खाना पीना रहना सहना सब कुछ मौसम वाइज बहुत अच्छा है मैं ऑलरेडी भी पहले इंदौर में बैट शॉट आ चुका हूँ और ऑल इंडिया पुलिस में मेरे पहले भी एक गोल्ड है और सिल्वर है आज भी गोल्ड आया अभी 2 प्रैक्टिस और बाकी हैं बहुत अच्छा लगा यहाँ पे शूटिंग बहुत बढ़िया चीज़ है
हमारे जो कमांडर है जो हमारे सीओ साहब हैं उनके बदले हम ये सब काम कर रहे हैं उन्होंने हमको बहुत ट्रेनिंग दिया है और वो ट्रेनिंग करने के जितना हम कोशिश किए हैं बहुत कुछ करने की कोशिश किया है ट्रेनिंग में और जो किया है वो इधर का हमको फल मिला गुवाहाटी में आके हमको बहुत अच्छा लगा हम पहले भी आ रखे हैं डीप में पहले आए थे अभी हम गुवाहाटी में हमको बहुत अच्छा लगा
It is worth mentioning that 800 participants, including both men and women, participated enthusiastically in the championship. Moreover, the auspicious ceremony ended with a positive note, which saw a gleaming event where artists showcased different cultural performances. With the emergence of globalization, Delhi has become the most preferred destination for Northeast people as the city offers the land of opportunities. Having a good educational infrastructure with multiple choices of study and employment opportunities in central government jobs and private companies, the city has become a second home to many. And as a mark of celebration of diversity, the Naga Students Union Delhi organized an annual sports meet in India's capital city. Take a look.
The capital city of India, New Delhi, houses premier education institutions of the country and is a blessing to many people from across the country. At the same time, there is a remarkably high volume of students from the Northeast who have made their presence felt on the basis of their excelling performances both in academics as well as in sports. To celebrate unity and strength through sports, the Naga Students Union Delhi hosted a 3-day-long annual sports meet at Vinay Marg Sports Complex, which brought people from all walks of life under one platform. Celebrated under the theme Redefining Human Excellence Through Sports, the meet presented 12 teams from the region competing with high spirit and great enthusiasm. The meet also created a platform for students to come together and get closer to each other, even though they are living far away from their homes.
Nagas, we are of different tribes. Here in Delhi, we are more than 21. So, even in different tribes, we have our own sports unions, tribal unions, where they conduct sports meet every year. So, Nagas, NSUD organize sports meet every year. It's an annual event where we promote unity and oneness among ourselves. So the best players from all the tribes come and play together, and it's like a big tournament.
Asoli Chalai, Joint Secretary, Ministry of Corporate Affairs, and Isaac Karyo Mahel, winner of Super Fight Challenger 2012, graced the closing ceremony of the event in the presence of elders and students from the community.
They should be more focused. As you have mentioned that it appears that most of the students they are losing their focus. Many of them are there in Delhi in search of their career and having determination to achieve something. But I must say that they need to be focused more in their career. I'm not saying that they should not indulge themselves in sports, in games, but this would be just their hobby. unless they become professionals, they need to be focused more in their studies and to achieve something in their career.
Through the tournament, it showcased and highlighted the people of the Northeast region who truly craze for sports and excel in them. At the same time, such meets promote fitness and a healthy lifestyle. Various games like football, basketball, chess, high jump, long jump and tug of war were organized at the meet, keeping every participant and spectators on hook.
It's really good idea because like all of us bringing together over here in Delhi. It's a symbol like even the Northeast from all over the Northeast, like we Nagas one of the strong body student unions. So it's a symbol like we are a very unity student and a very strong. So it will bring more confidence in our state level over the year.
Student fraternity from the Naga community in Delhi celebrated the annual sports meet in good spirit, bringing out the very essence of human excellence through sports. The tournament promoted the diverse culture of the Naga community spread across the Northeast region.
It's been a great opportunities, and then coming here together, being as a Naga, we are of diverse environment, and then from different tribals. And from Nagas from Manipur, Nagaland, Assam, everybody came here to show us unity through sports is a good thing to do.
Such events and tournaments promote the acknowledgement and recognition of Northeastern talent in the rest of India and will enable people outside the region to learn about the enormous good virtues and traits of the region which remain largely unknown to the outside world.
The northeastern province of Assam is known for its rich traditional art forms, colorful and vibrant forms of dance, music and most importantly the Vaishnavite culture that can be traced back to the 15th century religious cultural Vaishnav movement under the leadership of Srimanta Shankardeva and his disciples, which provided new dimensions to ASSAM'S culture. One such invention of a traditional form of theatre during the Vaishnavite era was the Onkya Nath or Bhauna, which is usually attributed to the medieval saint Shankardeva. In an endeavour to revive the lost culture of the Vaishnavite dance drama, the Northeast Institute of Fashion Technology recently organized a cultural event, Onkya Bhauna, celebrating the culture of Assam in New Delhi. Take a look. The national capital came alive with the biggest ever celebration of Assam's culture as thousands, including young and old alike, turned up to witness a traditional rendition of Vaishnavite dance drama, or the Onkya Bhauna as it is most commonly known. Organized under the initiative of Northeast Institute of Fashion Technology in collaboration with the Assam government, the event started with a cultural exuberance by the renowned Charaideo Bihu troupe that mesmerized the crowd with their mystical Bihu moves. The event aimed to highlight the rich Kshatriya culture and heritage of Assam and enlighten the audience about the history of the authentic and traditional art and dance forms of the region. Bhauna is a traditional form of entertainment accompanied with religious messages prevalent in the state of Assam.
The idea of doing this festival in Delhi is to bring the people of Assam and the people of capital closer, so that there is an interaction between the two thought process. People of Delhi who read about Ankya Bhauna or know about Bihu, they will have a first-hand knowledge about the performance, number one. Number two, what we feel that performance of this kind and festival excites the mindset of people from metros, and it gives a stimulation for tourism industry where they would like to go and visit our states of Northeast, that includes Assam, Nagaland, Mizoram and all. So there's an exchange of what you call it, the tourism industry of the mainstream in the Northeast.
The history of ASSAM'S drama begins with the plays of Mahapurush Shankardev written in the early 16th century. These plays are popularly known as Ankya Naths and their staging is known as Bhauna. It is a performing art form. People in the national capital got an opportunity to witness the flamboyant culture of the Vaishnavite era. The Onkya Bhauna performance, usually depicting tales from the Ramayana, was conducted by a troupe from Kamalabari Shatra of Titabar, Assam, and left the audience awestruck by the divine spiritual performance. The play comprised of an orchestra who are called gayon or singers, bayons, instrumentalists and actors. The artists donned glittering costumes representing kings, queens, demons and animals. The act was directed by Sri Paramananda Kakoti Borbayon, who was felicitated during the event.
We were just curious to see what happens, and it was the first time that I saw men performing a dance, Indian men, and very different mudras and all kinds of special symbolic meaning, I think, I'm sure of. I know Indian music a lot, I love it, and I saw a lot of female dances. It was the first time that I saw men dancing while they are playing the music. Very colorful, very so many forms, different forms. It's always fascinating for me.
The audience got a slice of experience of the heritage accompanied with a Guru Akhon, giving a complete overview of the composite Vaishnavite shrine. Moreover, an array of rich handloom and handicraft items from different states of the region were also exhibited during the event.
We are trying to promote this Ankya Bhavana, which is a part of the Hindu mythologies and many which we call epics, Mahabharata, and it is related to Bhagavad also, and it is formulated by which was popularized by Mahapurush Shankardev. I think it is more than it is crossed. This Bhavana has crossed more than 500 years. You see, we have called many people from many parts of Assam, India. It helps because they will take this message that we have got such a rich cultural heritage which is confined in Assam.
Such a venture will go a long way in enlivening the lost heritage of the Vaishnavite culture of Assam and strengthen the socio-cultural ties among people irrespective of caste, creed and religion. Well, viewers, with that we have come to the end of this episode of Roving Report. Do connect with us through our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter at AnyIndia_ANI. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel to get latest news updates from the Northeast. I'm your host Chandrakala signing off. Goodbye and take care.